What if I want to keep going? I got bars all day.
So you about to drop 16 bars?
Please don't.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
No, I think he probably threatened to kill her.
I think it has something to do with that.
Sit front row, right here, while I put this
think that was like
rock on your
conflict.
ex's finger.
You're not counting gifts after the reception.
Who ain't counting gifts?
You're not supposed to do that. That's tacky.
That's real tacky. Okay, so if you just smashing, running money and leaving, that's prostitution.
I'm just trying to mend the two together.
You can't
do
bend
that.
them.
You
Why
can't do
not?
that.
It's like a tangerine, but it's really an orange. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta,
No.
it's the same
A
thing.
tangerine is not.
All right.
I think they definitely know what code red is. So definitely be on the lookout for us. Hey, well, can you change it back?
Change it back.
What? I always surprise you every time we. Cause
I
like
scared Drew earlier.
Tell me, man. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Code Red podcast.
Word.
I'm one of your co-hosts, Drew Brees. To the left, I have Miss Nasty. I'm just your
He's
hat.
such an ass. Nita, my hat says nasty on it.
You nasty.
You don't know that. Okay.
Don't know that.
And to my left, the illustrious, the unforgettable, the legend, the icon. Ow.
His fat ass drinking a milkshake.
Word.
It's a smoothie. And you
It's a
named me
milkshake,
legend
bro.
and iconic? Oh, I feel special tonight. It's your boy CJ on
What's
the
up,
ones and
man?
twos.
On the ones and twos.
And this is a smoothie.
What kind of smoothie?
Strawberry banana.
From Dairy Queen?
They make smoothies?
They do.
I
Oh,
stopped.
because it's Orange Julius, too.
Yes.
I need to see
Smoothies
how
are
much
healthy for
calories
you.
are in
Are they
that.
really?
They are Drew.
We'll see. What we got? Where we at? August 14th? Okay, we'll see. We got like
We gonna see.
3 weeks. What's up, y'all?
I'm trying. I'm
you
trying.
know.
Everything good? How was your week so far? Well, the weekend. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was good. I went to see some movies.
We could go to
Annabelle on Friday.
I seen it too.
I didn't like
You
it.
did the shit?
No.
I
I
didn't
was
like
scared
it.
as fuck, yo.
I don't fuck
Really?
with
Yeah.
dolls.
I don't like paranormal spirit soul movies, man.
It
I
wasn't
don't
scary
fuck
to
with
me.
dolls.
It was too predictable.
It was?
It wasn't scary to me.
I don't remember. That shit was
He a
crazy.
horror movie enthusiast.
Yeah,
I don't
like
fuck
that's one
with
of my favorite genres of kind of movies is horror, and it wasn't
Horror's
good to me.
cool. It's just the paranormal. That shit fucks with me. I
Now,
don't like it.
I seen the
'Cause I
preview
feel like it could happen.
I seen the preview for it.
They didn't really show a preview,
Now,
though.
They didn't.
It was just...
They showed like a 5-minute preview.
Yeah,
of
but
it.
it didn't really
Ah,
show
damn it.
nothing, though.
I mean, it showed the episode, the scene when the boy dropped
his boat
Yeah,
down
but
there.
like I actually watched the extended clip on YouTube,
Oh, see, I didn't see that one.
and it scared the shit out of me. Like, but
Really?
it,
Are you serious?
but
no.
it is scary. Like,
Wait, hold on. I didn't see the original, so...
you gotta.
I'm sorry, you haven't seen the
Yeah,
I
original.
haven't,
you have
no.
to.
And I hate
you
clowns.
like clowns?
No, look,
Don't
look,
watch
no,
it.
I hate clowns.
You have
You
to
might
watch the
not wanna watch
original.
it,
But if you're gonna watch the remake, please watch the
So
original.
if Annabelle kind of had me shook, and you don't like it,
You gonna piss on
but you
yourself
think
watching
it-
clown.
No, but you
For
understand
real?
like the shit that this clown was doing.
Yeah, he's a hateful motherfucker.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
Pennywise,
don't tell me. I gotta watch the original just to see it. I hope they don't.
Or
Tim
Bob Gray.
Tim Curry was the dopest
Yeah.
Pennywise. That's why
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm really ready to see Alexander
But
Skarsgård
I think
play him.
that now with technology,
They're
it's
gonna
gonna
make it look
really is gonna get intense.
People say it was
And
like scary as hell, though.
Stephen King has his hands on this. Like he
Yeah.
actually, like some remakes they don't let the original director.
Yeah.
He actually has his
Well, I mean,
hands
he
in
wrote
this.
the book. I don't
Yeah.
know who directed it.
But
though.
he was known as the Horror King back in the day.
He is the horror king.
Pet Cemetery,
Misery.
Cujo, Thinner,
Fear.
the Diabolique.
Christine.
Well, Diabolique wasn't a horror, but it was an off branch to Misery, which was still good. And Pet Cemetery was scary. That
Oh,
damn
and the
cat.
cat's eye. That shit scared the hell out of me. That's why I don't like cats now.
What was that movie he did about the storms?
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
the name of it.
It was like the
Shit, The Shining.
that was scary too.
Yeah, The Shining.
I'm not really like a horror.
That's where Red Rum came
I'm
from.
not either.
That's where the
Red
whole Red
Rum.
Rum,
Red
like murder
Rum.
spelled backwards. That's where that all came from. Was from him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson played the hell of that.
Yeah, that nigga's crazy.
And then I seen Detroit on Saturday.
I still didn't see that.
None of that movie was really good.
I'm gonna
Shout
check
out to
that
my homie Ben seeing that movie.
Yeah, you said that. The movie is long. It's 2.5 hours long. But
damn, it's
I
a
was
Harry Potter
so
movie.
hooked and so in tune.
You didn't realize
I
it?
didn't even realize it. Like
Oh,
the movie
alright.
started at 9:30, but after previews, it started like around 9:40. We were out by 12 o'clock. Yeah,
goddamn.
and it definitely will take you there.
After this weekend.
Yeah, especially with that. It'll definitely take you there, but I encourage anyone to please go and see it. If you don't know much about, I didn't even know that Detroit was the 5th largest city in the U.S.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So, and I didn't know much about the Detroit riot. So it definitely taught me more about that. It's definitely a good movie, though.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nita, what did you do?
I went out to eat with one of my homeboys, and he told me all his life woes.
It's a date.
The poor thing. No, it's not a date.
Okay.
He in a relationship. Like, this is like my brother.
Okay.
Like a catch up type thing. Like,
Yeah. You know, we ain't shit friends, so we got to meet up when we can. And then I went to the bar with my homegirl Saturday. And Sunday, I stayed in the house and watched Insecure. And niggas was texting me at like 9 o'clock, asking me what I was doing. And Game of Thrones is on, so why were you texting me? I don't understand. They almost got blocked.
Now, anyone doesn't know, Nita is a
Die-hard
fan.
Game of Thrones fan. And don't you dare
Game of
text me
Thrones.
between 8:59, HBO updates at 8:57 to 10:15, okay?
Yeah, I don't know nothing about Game of Thrones.
Thank you.
Me neither. I tried one episode. And
I haven't even tried that. I don't know nothing about it, to be honest
Shout out
with you.
to all my Game of Thrones fans.
Game
You're
of Thrones,
wonderful.
isn't that with no, I'm never gonna ask. I don't know nothing about it. Wait, what was that movie? There was like a ton of them. The Hunger Games. Does that have something to do with? Are they
Nah,
like the same thing?
no
Two different
correlation.
things? Okay, well, never. I don't know.
Not
nothing.
even, it pales in comparison.
Okay, well, I don't know nothing. Drew, what did you do?
Work.
That's it.
That's it.
Damn, is that all you do?
That's
man?
really my life now, yo. Yeah.
Are you sure you're Dominican or Jamaican?
Both? Both.
Because you know Jamaican.
Yo,
Shout out to my
I
Jamaicans.
got 3 jobs like
They
I'm
have like no, they be
Jamaican.
having like 10 jobs.
Right.
Yeah, man.
I clean cars. I wash houses. I have my 9 to 5. I sell plates on the side. I drive Uber. Like,
Like, come on, bruh.
Yeah, man. That's
When
all
do
I
you
did.
sleep?
When I get off. And then I try to go out, but then it'd be late when I get up. So it's crazy. I don't have a problem with it.
You getting
know,
that
I like what
money.
I do, yeah. But that's just all I do now.
The
on
more you
weekends.
work, the
But see, you get-
easy it is not to spend money.
and that's true. But then you get all this money, but you don't really get to,
Enjoy it.
enjoy your money.
Nah, but what I'm doing, they're very flexible. So I'm cool.
Oh, that's good.
Do you like it?
I love it. Yeah.
That's what's
I
up.
love it.
Well, I need to hook up.
Yeah.
Me too.
We'll talk about it off air.
Yes.
Discounts for all.
Whoa. So, nah.
Family only. Our friends and family.
Not friends.
Friends and family discount.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So what's
before
popping?
we
What's popping? What we
get into the shenanigans of everything else that's been going on, like Angela and Issa and Lawrence and his Kale threesome. Let's go ahead and get this out the way with the Virginia incident, because I want to talk about this now before I have to flip the fuck out on some white folks.
And Nita, I definitely want you to say something, but I definitely would like to say my heart goes out to everyone that was affected by that situation over the weekend.
Yeah.
My prayers go out to all the family and
Definitely.
individuals that were affected by that situation.
Yeah. We can joke around. We can be, crack jokes, laugh, but this is like serious. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, because it's getting out of hand.
a lot of people that don't know what's going on, y'all need to know, because Trump is in office and you don't know what's going to happen every day. You know what I mean? So
Hell, every minute.
y'all got to
Yeah.
study up on it, do your research, talk to people and, just
Get the
we
word
gotta,
out
we gotta
there,
get
right.
this solved, man. So
Nita, go ahead.
Yeah, so
apologies.
this weekend it was a, quote unquote white nationalists, aka white supremacists, Klan members, fake ass Nazis, fuck niggas, that called themselves during this whole rally an anti white supremacy and people who are against the bullshit, counteracted with that, and it just turned into major chaos. The police did absolutely fucking nothing. They let these motherfuckers basically bully them out of the way and kept beating people. A young man got injured. Face looked horrible. Some crazy ass motherfucker ran into a crowd of people. 19 injured. One person died. Her name was Heather Heyer.
Yep.
She was a huge advocate for rights. She was a great person, from what all her friends and stuff told her, or from what they said on the news and everything. So it's just a bad, tragic incident, and people are kind of like, oh, well, that doesn't have anything to do with Trump. Actually, it does have everything to do with Trump, because he let David Duke endorse him. And if you don't know who David Duke is, he is one of the leaders of the Klan, and y'all just letting this motherfucker run his mouth on the news. And he also threatened Donald Trump twice in the past couple of days, saying that he knows what's good for him. He would make sure that he continued to support the people who supported him. So, yeah, this is the fuckery that we're having to deal with because we have a dumbass for a president.
It's it's crazy out here, and the people that I had this conversation with my mom yesterday, and we were talking about it, and she was saying, the white supremacy that had held the rally in Virginia, the same people that don't speak up are the people that are still fueling, what they're doing. So even if you don't say nothing, you don't have an opinion, like you're still hurting the cause because you're silent in this when you know what's right for us as black people and just for America, period. Like, we know what's right from wrong. And the fact that people aren't really, there's a lot of people that is, standing on the forefront and, front line and speaking up. But we all have to, come together and figure out a solution to this. Because if not, like, this is going to get crazy. Everybody is splitting up into their own little groups, and it's getting crazy. Like, it's really getting crazy out here.
Crazier, because it's been going on.
Yeah, it's been going on. It's just getting crazier. Yeah. But I want to say that, fortunately, I know good people who spoke up. Like, if you're not speaking up, you're a part of the problem, and I can't fool with you no more because it's getting terrible. The fact that somebody died because somebody plowed their car into a group of people and then backed up and you saw shoes flying everywhere. It's crazy.
The picture is wild. Like, the picture I seen.
James Field Jr., he's from Ohio, 20 years old.
With his one black friend, let his mama tell it. Yeah, fuck you.
I think he's in custody now.
Yeah, so, they arrested him.
But you also know Virginia's a Commonwealth state.
Yeah.
So I don't really foresee anything bad happening to him just because I feel like he's going to get out on some kind of technicality. Yeah. I believe it.
We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah. I hope justice is served. But again, Virginia is one of those states that, you just
don't fuck with. Like,
I don't
crazy.
I don't fool with Commonwealth states, especially VA,
no.
They make their laws as they go.
I slow down when I get to Virginia, like speed limit, seatbelt on, seat up. Like, I'm not fucking around. And my dad told me a story about Virginia back in the day. He said, like, they always had to carry cash on them because when you get pulled over, like, they would just pull over random black people and accuse them of stuff and say, "Oh, you gotta give me $100 or I'm gonna write you a ticket." You know what I'm saying? So they'll give the cop $100. He'll put it in his pocket and be like, "All right, well, go ahead." You know what I'm saying? Like, that is crazy. Like, crooked cops, like, they're still racist out there in Virginia. Like, they're racist in mad states, other states, of course, but Virginia that's a tricky one, man.
Yeah, and even North Carolina, I think they just passed a bill. I think it was like HB 33 stating that it was legal to run over protesters.
What?
Yeah, so try it if you want to.
It's legal?
Yeah, it's now legal to run over protesters if they are in your way.
I also want to make a comment about protesters. If you're going to protest for the right thing and know what you're protesting for. I feel like some individuals just protest because they want to be a part of the hype, and they're not doing it for a justable cause. They're just doing it just to do it. So if you're going to protest, know what you're protesting about, know your knowledge, know your facts, and then if you truly want to protest, then go out there and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Just starting off on a
somber
note, right? Like,
serious tip.
They always playing and shit, but this is serious,
it's
guys.
life.
Like, everybody that's listening, this is really, really serious. Like,
whether it happened in VA or not, it's still within our community.
Yeah.
We are identified as African Americans, and we have to deal with this.
And you know what's funny? Like, people, they can have a voice, they can say whatever, but I feel like people only, not saying you guys, but I'm just saying people in general. I feel like they only step out of their box and do what they want to do when it happens to somebody that they know, or when it happens close to home. You know what I mean? Like, that's
like, people only want to make a change when something happens.
Like, people can tweet like, whatever, but it's more than a tweet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get out into these streets and make a voice and and do something about it. Anybody can say whatever, you know what I'm saying, online or in front of somebody, but you really got to get out there and put in the work. So that's my 2 cents on it.
I don't know if you listened to the Breakfast Club last week, but Maxine Waters was on there.
Yes, I listened to Auntie Maxine.
Yes,
That's
and she did say that by December that they plan on having Trump impeached.
Well, shit, let's go.
She just, I don't know if you
throw the whole fucking administration away.
You got to listen to the interview, but she said by December that she promised.
Yeah, but the next nigga coming up after him ain't shit either. So
and then she said they'll do the same thing.
Yeah, like, the next nigga under Trump ain't no much better than Trump.
So many people under investigation in that administration. I don't see that shit. That shit's gonna crumble. That shit's going to fall the fuck apart.
I'm just saying, like, we got to get Trump out, but he got his team behind him, so it's like one go down, they got the next The next nigga coming.
I'm trying to kill you over there.
Stop playing. So,
You and these,
I don't know.
This
man.
vapor
I didn't hear
smoke.